Hey, I tell you. What's up, everybody? It's your boy, Mr. Dugas, coming at y'all with another episode of Dropping Dimes with Mr. Dugas. And today I'm going to talk about today's NFL game. You had the Philadelphia Eagles beating the Detroit Lions 44 to 6 to improve to 3-5 on the season. Before I get into this video, for everyone, if you want to give me a follow on my social media platforms, I'm gonna have all that information down in the description box. May not always get a chance to respond to questions and comments on these videos, so feel free to DM me. And whenever I get a chance to, I'll get back at you. Come holler at your boy. Also, if you're a Xbox One, if you're a Madden 22 player on Xbox One, I'm gonna have my Xbox One gamer tag down in the description box also. So come get at me. You're gonna hear a beeping noise throughout the video. Just disregard that. And I do apologize for the inconvenience. Well, we did what we had to do today, man. On one hand, you happy because Nick Sirianni actually did something that he's been reluctant to do all season, which is funny because you would think with no Miles Sanders he wouldn't try to do that as much, but I tell you what, man, it was impressive today to see the Eagles have a physical run, downhill running attack. Jordan Howard looked really good out there today. Boston Scott looked good too. He did his thing, had 2 touchdown carries. Jalen Hurts looked good in the rushing game. Like he didn't really throw the ball a lot like that. Didn't have a lot of yards, but he looked good running the ball. But man, Jordan Howard is who I was the most impressed with because man, he just put his head down and he ran right through people and you just couldn't ask for anything better than that, for a better performance than that from a guy who's basically been on the practice squad all season. Over 200 yards rushing, I really enjoyed that. That's what you call physical downhill running football. With a quarterback like Jalen Hurts, somebody who is not completely developed yet as a passer, which he's going to get there, this is what you got to give him. You got to give him a physical run attack. You look at younger guys like young Cam Newton had a physical Jonathan Stewart. A young Dak Prescott had a physical Ezekiel Elliott. A young Russell Wilson had a physical Marshawn Lynch. And today, Jalen Hurts had a physical Jordan Howard, sprinkled in with some Boston Scott. Man, it was really good to see, yo. So that standpoint, I'm appreciative of that. I'm very appreciative of that, and hopefully that's something that the Eagles may have found. Even when Miles Sanders returns, you still use Jordan Howard for that physical presence, running the ball downhill, especially when you get down in the red zone. You could really use that type of punch on the offensive end. And defensively, they got after Jared Goff. Like I mentioned, you got to get after. He don't have wide receivers like that. He has one, really good tight end, a good running back, but he has nobody on the outside that should put any fear in anybody. So get after him. And the Eagles did that. I think they had like at least 5 sacks today. Josh Sweat got 2 of them. Got a fumble recovery for a touchdown by Darius Slay of all people, returning to Detroit. That was pretty cool for him. I'm sure to get back to a place he's called home and to get to score a touchdown basically on Halloween. So that was good to see for the Eagles. Look, they did good today because look, now before I get into Detroit, Detroit is a terrible football team, but Detroit actually been playing well, and I thought that they had a real legit shot to beat the Eagles today based off how well they've been playing in close losses and how bad the Eagles been playing. But the Eagles came out today. They wasn't having it today. I don't know if it was the flower analogy or whatever it was. They wasn't having it today, and they beat down an inferior opponent like they were supposed to. So that's good from that standpoint. But look, man, the Detroit Lions are bad. I knew they were bad, but they are bad. I mean, you have a quarterback who could sling it around a little bit, but he's immobile. He can't move at all. An offensive line that's extremely bad. DeAndre Swift is a good player, but he didn't have it today. He didn't look himself today. They was missing Jamal Williams. I wasn't aware that he wasn't going to be available for this game to give him a 1-2 punch. Their wide receivers are terrible. They probably have the worst wide receiving core in the NFL. And on defense, they don't have not one player on their defense that, that puts fear into you. So they are a rebuilding team. Obviously, we're gonna see they got a chance to have a #1 pick in the draft. You would think they're gonna take a quarterback or something like that, but we'll see. Eagles did what they were supposed to do against a terrible football team. I'm happy because of us running the football effectively, but at the same time, to be honest, I would be a lot more impressed if we did that next week. Let's say against the Chargers at home, a good team. But with that being said, that's all I got for y'all today. Appreciate y'all checking out the video. Hit the like button for your boy. Give me a subscribe. I have Philadelphia Eagles, NFL, and content from my other 3 teams throughout the year. Y'all have a blessed one. Fly Eagles fly.